Happy Saturday, friends. I am going to, trip over my garbage can. I just thought I'd come on and show you the new layout in the craft room and then show you my Glowforge. And then I do have a wedding frame that I need to make, so I thought I could craft that with you guys on here too. So let me turn you around. So I did move everything again. I have my Cricut station over here. Still have a lot of the storage on the side. Glowforge station will be over here. Sewing, I still have all these boxes that have to get moved, and then the painting setup is over here. So I got the Glowforge Pro. It came in yesterday. I also got the filter so it can be used inside. So there's the filter part, and we did name her Gloria. So here is my Glowforge Pro. And I've done a few projects on here. I did mess this one up. It was supposed to be a little door hanger, and instead of scoring, I cut all the pieces. So I'm going to do another one correctly, and then it'll just turn into a 3D door hanger after that. So let me get you turned back around here. Get you set up on my thing here. I'm going to work on a wedding frame. My sister's getting married next weekend, and I have a frame that I'm going to do for her. Let me get my computer out of the way here. Too much stuff in the way right now. All right, let me pull you guys up on my iPad because I don't think I'm getting any comments today. Again, thank you, Facebook. And then I'll go ahead and get started on this little project I'm gonna do. I have this cute little Mr. and Mrs. ribbon, and I have some cute papers that I'm just gonna decoupage onto this frame for them. So just a simple, easy project. Let me see. See if I can find us. I don't know why it's being so difficult for me today. Oh, here we go. Just a simple, easy project. Turn my volume off so I don't hear myself chatting. Okay, I don't see any comments here, so maybe nobody has said anything yet. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and set this off to the side. I am going to use some Mod Podge for this. I'm gonna grab my scissors, even though I probably won't use them, and then I use this brush for Mod Podging so I don't worry about it being icky. Hi, Marquita. So I got these papers from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. And this frame, I believe, came from, I think, Hobby Lobby as well. So I'm just going to tear some pieces here actually, and just decoupage it on here. So it's going to be a combination of the two. I've done this with other frames before. I just thought these two kind of went together. Let me see. I think this goes this way. It's got writing on it this way. So I'm going to lay this on here and just rip a piece off. And I just like to tear mine because then when you put your next piece on, they just kind of go together better. So ooh, that one got to be a little bit longer than what I was going to do. I'm just going to start with these two big pieces. Hi, Lori. And decoupage these on here, and then maybe, oh, I was going to say I can't open it. And then we'll go from there. I'll sand it off the sides. And we're done. Let's start over here with this piece. So I just put some Mod Podge right on here, right on my board. And then I'm just going to stick the paper right down here where I want it to go. Oops, I don't think I got enough Mod Podge down here. Carry it down a little bit further. And then I just rub it in. Hi, Lori. And then I will Mod Podge back. Well, I probably should wait till the very end and Mod Podge over all of it, I think is how I normally do it. So I'll do that on the next piece. But for this one, just gonna go ahead and go right over it. And you know what? I do normally take this out of the metal. See if I can do that here real quick. Thanks, Lori. I am pretty excited about it. I've done a few things already. You know what? I'm just gonna have to continue with it for now because I don't want to mess this front page up. My brush is shedding and I don't want that, so I might have to switch brushes too. Let's see, I'll try this one instead. I did mess one cut up this morning. I don't know if you were on for that part. I cut the entire thing. I didn't score the center pieces like I was supposed to. So after it started and it got about halfway through, I was like, whoops, but too late then. I just let it finish. All right, then I'm gonna start this corner here. And I got this cute ribbon. A friend actually, I don't know where it came from, but it says Mr. and Mrs. So I thought that would be cute to put on here as well, make a little bow. Getting Mod Podge down in on the paper here, whoops. All right. I like to hang it over the corner a little bit because I will sand it down and make it look pretty after we're done. But I think these two papers just go together nice. I think it'll look good. And then from there, I'm just gonna tear out chunks and kind of, well, should I do like a, I'll do the same thing that I just started for these ones. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some big chunks right here, and then after I get done with these big chunks, I'll go in and fill it in with smaller pieces around the frame. And I just think these turn out so cute. I did one for 4th of July, and I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I do. I dropped it and broke it, the bow off of it, so not a big deal. The rest of the frame's fine, but it's not 4th of July anymore, so it's put away. Let's see. Then I'll do this one in this corner. I don't want that to go up this way. Right about there's good. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Let me put you down here further. I get on here sometimes and I forget to move the camera down. I just put a decent amount of that Mod Podge on there. And like I said, I hang my papers right over the corner so I can sand them off when I'm done Mod Podging everything on. I'm gonna stick some on here. All right, so there's where we're at so far, and then I'll just, like I said, I'll just pick up chunks and stick it all around. I wish I had a third color or something for this though to break it up even more. That's all right. I do like it to be torn on the edges. I don't like those solid edges other than the corner, so I rip all the edges off of there. Hi, Lori. Yeah, that'll work. I just think it blends better once they're torn like that, and then if it would have the solid edges, I don't think those turn out as good. So, I mean, you can do it that way if you like that look. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna tear off this bottom piece here. And stick it here. Hey, Elizabeth. Put this piece right here, and then I'm going to do another piece of that lighter one with the wording behind it. Whoops, I don't know why I put it on here instead of on the board. Whatever, it works both ways. And I'll stick some letters right in here again. I just like to break it up. And it looks like a mess right now because it kind of is a mess still, but once we're all done and I sand it off and put the bow on there, it'll look super cute. All right, down here, I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put a piece of this just right here, just to break it up a little bit. Ended up getting way too much right there. I'm gonna go ahead and spread this around here so it doesn't soak in there too much. And then I'm gonna try to come up with a little sliver over here as well. Let's see if that'll fit. That will be perfect. And then let's see, I'm probably gonna put some of the lettering up here, and I might have to I'm gonna have to break this up down here somehow too. So let's do, see what I mean? That edge right there that's straight, I just take it and rip the edge off so that it's jagged on both sides there. And then I'll put a little chunk of the florals down here again. Like I said, it doesn't look like much right now, but I think these turn out so cute when they're all done. It might have been better, like I said, if I had a third paper in here, but I just really liked these two papers, so that's what I ended up getting. All right, now down here, I need to cover some more. I'm going to cover part of it like this into that other part, and then I'm going to stick some of the words back over here to give it some more I don't know what word I'm looking for. Just gives it some more detail. It breaks it up a little bit more. So then I'll do a little bit more of the words over here. Let's try to do right around this love word here. I think that's going to cover how I want it to. We will see in just a second. Nope, there's a tiny little piece down here that did not get covered, so let me rip out one of these flowers. And I'll put that down there and cover that up. All right, let me show you where we're at now. So there's what the outside looks like. Let me see if I can find, should have grabbed my sandpaper before I sat down, but I think it's right here behind me. Let's see. Okay. And I should wait for it to dry, so I'm going to start up here in this top corner. Actually, I should go over it all. Let me go over it all real quick. We can let it dry for a minute. Make sure it all sticks down really good, doesn't come up. And just kind of seals it on there. like I'm gonna sneeze, guys. All right, just gonna let this dry for a few minutes. My lid doesn't want to go back on here. And I didn't grab any water to rinse my brush in because, I don't know, I forget to do that all the time. Let's see, I was gonna see about maybe some of this ribbon to go with that as well for a little bow. Let's see what we can do while we let this dry for a few. I can push it up out of the way here a little bit. And now, obviously, I'm still learning the Glowforge. It just got here yesterday, but as soon as I know a little bit more what I'm doing, I will come on and show you guys more than just the machine itself. I'll kind of show you how it works. I did post a little time lapse that I put onto TikTok, so I posted that of me cutting earlier. But until I know what I'm doing, I don't feel comfortable coming on and showing you guys all that because I don't want anybody to learn the wrong way to do something. I think these are super cute. I hear Buddy, he's coming downstairs. Hey Buddy, I'm on live.
Oh.
What's up?
Are you done cutting?
I'm not cutting anything right now, I'm working on a different project.
I thought you were going to be working on a project while you were cutting.
No, because it's kind of loud, so what's up? Are you going to come in here and hang out with us for a little bit?
Grandma's awake. Papa's kind of taking a nap.
All right, you're fine. Just stay where you're supposed to be. All right. Ooh. I don't want my bow to be too big, just going to be a little bow. I think I'm just going to do like my little Missy bow where I make it crisscross and then just layer some of these to add some fun. So I know I've told this story a few times, but my friend does, he buys the storage units and then he sells the stuff that's in them. So like Storage Wars kind of thing. He came over one night with an entire truck full of ribbon and craft supplies, and this was actually in there. That's why I have no idea where it came from. Oh, actually it says Goodwill, but I'm sure obviously that didn't originate from Goodwill. I've never seen it anywhere, maybe from like, it is called, oh, it's the Paper Studio. Isn't that, this Paper Studio Hobby Lobby? So that might be where this came from. But I thought it was cute. Hi, Nikki from the UK. How are you today? All right. I think that'll work. We'll just cross them over. I'll probably cut it down and make it even smaller when I get it on there. But for now, I thought I'd start with that while we let our frame dry. So for those of you who are just popping on, I just did a decoupage of this frame. My sister's getting married next weekend, so I'm making her a wedding frame. There's a tiny bit of the wood sticking out here. It might be okay. We'll see once I get it sanded off of there. This part's not on here enough. It's super hot in here right now. We were outside at the pool just a few minutes ago before I came in here to do this. Hey, Rosemary. Hi, Danielle. All right, I'm gonna try to sand off some of the edge here. We'll see how it goes. I might have to wait till it's fully dry. I think it's gonna work. Let me see actually, guys, if I have my... So this is the frame that I made for 4th of July, and I used a couple of different, I think there was 3 different, there was 3 different papers that I used to make that frame. So same thing as what we're doing here, just with the wedding papers. Hi Kim, how are you doing today? I might need to get a new sanding block. And I like to sand it. I don't want to tear any of it because then it just goes right to the edge. I am going to wait a few more minutes though because it's still not dry and my fingers are ripping off pieces. So let me show you what this edge looks like though, and we can keep working on our bow. Once you sand it, it looks like it just belongs there, so it'll look much better. Oh, thank you so much, Danielle. I appreciate that. It'll look much better once we get it all sanded off the edges. So let me work on a bow here real quick, or the bow I should say we were just working on. I actually have a little bit of these strings from a kit that I bought that'll work perfect, so I don't have to bust out a whole new roll. I'm going to dovetail my ends first before I get started. Usually I do it after. You can do it either way. We don't have the air on right now, and this room is either hot or freezing cold, and so I am sweating my butt off down here right now. There's like no happy medium in here. I don't know, maybe it's a little too small. I think we can make it work though. I think so. I'm gonna snip this just a bit. Let's do one under. I don't know, I'm getting confused how I want to do this. Have I tried the burning method on the frame? Nikki, is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure. I haven't because I don't know what you're talking about, but you'll have to let me know what that is. I don't want that under there like that. I guess we'll stick with the way I had it originally. I just thought maybe crossing them around a little bit give us a different look, but that's all right. And then I'm going to actually cut this because it's way too long. Hi Brenda. Flip it over. These pieces might be just a little bit too thick to be working with how I want it to look, so we'll see. Kind of scrunch those up a little bit. Oh no, I think that'll be cute. I just got to trim it up a little bit more. And I'm going to just double knot it in the back so that it doesn't come undone. And then when I'm all done with my frame, I'll hot glue this onto the corner of the frame so it sticks. Just going to fluff it up a little bit. And I think I'll end up cutting the Mr. and Mrs. parts down a little bit. They're a little bit too big, but I think that'll be cute. Hey Gail, how are you doing? And our frame's almost dry, so we should be able to sand that down here shortly. I did not finish. I need to do all of my details on here still. My door hanger from yesterday's live. I don't know if, oops, I got it upside down. My door hanger from yesterday's live that I did. Be cute little perfect teacher's gift. I need to add some details around the edges and things, and then I could put like a classroom number up top and then Mrs. whatever on the bottom. So if you know somebody that would like that, let me know and I can get it customized for you. I'm gonna work on finishing the details though, either way, just because it'll look more finished. I'm gonna cut these on an angle. I do actually usually do that, and I don't know why I wasn't thinking of doing it today, but it just kind of gives it a little bit more fun to it. Yes, on the frame. It's done by setting the excess. Oh, really? No, I'm scared of fire, so I have not tried that. It'd probably be a lot easier though than sanding it down. I would assume it would go quicker. See if I can work on this. I want you guys to see the finished project because I think it's going to be super cute. Go back to the top here. I think it's drier than that. And I usually just sand in a downward motion so that way it does not rip the paper. Hi Brandy, how are you today? Cute bow. Thanks, Brenda. I really just like the look of this. It's just, I don't know. I love the colors. My sister doesn't always like the same thing, so she might not like it at all, but I think it's cute, so. Getting paper all over me. Off there. See, I got my hands in some parts of it. I'll have to go through and touch up. Right there, my finger got stuck and it's still wet, so it pulled up. Hey Mom, making this picture frame for April and this cute little bow. I do think I need a new sanding block, though I don't think this is very strong anymore. I think it's gonna take forever. So Nikki, was it Nikki? I think it was Nikki that said that. Do you just like light this part of it on fire then and it goes off the edges? I'm still confused, I guess, how we would make that work. Yeah, I can't do it that way because it's shredding the edges of my page, so I have to go like this. And it's just gonna take a while. I feel like it's just disintegrating the paper. I don't feel like it's even taking the edge off anymore like it did up here. Just light the edges and it burns around. Huh, I have not seen anybody do that and I'm kind of scared to try it. Some of these, oh, there we go. It's just letting me rip it now that I got the edge off. So there's the whole edge of one side. Or at least once I get it started, it lets me kind of tear it off, so. It'll still need cleaned up a little bit, but at least this way I can show you guys the majority of the project. And then what I'll do is take this center piece out and I sand around the inside too. It's still got some wet up at the top, so I don't want to lay it down and pull that back off yet. So I don't want to ruin that, but I'll just keep sanding for a minute and see where we go with it. Hear my stomach grumbling. There we go. As long as it lets me get most of it off of there, I can. Country Outback Crafts has a pen on her page. Okay, perfect. I'll go check that out. Actually, I'm going to write that down right now so that I don't forget, though. Country Perfect. Thank you for that, Brenda. I will check that out when I'm done here and see how to do it. I'm so excited to see it finished. I saw these papers in the store and I got them a while ago. And I was like, this would make the cutest frame. Well, at least it like makes it easy to rip right along the edges. So that's good. There's another piece gone. Anybody else have a Glowforge? It smells like toasted marshmallows in here right now. It smells so good. I don't think it smells bad. I've got the inside air filter, so it doesn't smell terrible, but it does smell like roasted marshmallows when it gets done cutting. Ooh, there we go. There is our edge of our frame. And then let me see if I can get the back off of here now that it's a little bit more dry. Without cutting myself, because I'm good at cutting myself. Oops, glued it right to the fake people in the frame. Hey Vicky! Working on a frame for my sister for her wedding next weekend. All right, this could be interesting. Let's see how I can do this without... I'm gonna cut the edges. Oop. I don't know if that helps or not, but I just thought maybe it would, so we'll try it. You know what? I don't even have my hot glue gun out. That's all right. I'll just show you where the bow will go when I'm done. This piece is still wet, so it doesn't want to come off of here. Vicky, are you painting today? I feel like this is not on here very good. It's kind of bubbly underneath. It didn't look bubbly when I was doing it. Maybe I just need to rub it back on there really good. Does take a little effort for these, but it's worth it. I think they turn out adorable in the end. Some of my pieces, like I said, have gotten a little bit, because they were a little bit wet, they're a little bit ragged, but I guess it kind of adds to like the vintagey look. But I can go back over and add some more pieces too when I'm all finished with it. Finish this side here. Perfect. That one's just coming right off for me. Awesome, that was easy. Easy peasy. Oh, my hand just stuck to this part. All right, so there's a few rough edges that I need to clean up. A few spots that I might want to put some fresh paper over that my finger got stuck to when I was trying to sand it off. But for the most part, I think that it turned out good. This will be the top because it says love. I'm good at putting things upside down too. All right, where did I put my bow at? Here it is, and I think I was gonna put the bow over here, but I like those words, so maybe the bow will go over here on this side, or I could put it right in the middle. Maybe it'll go right in the middle. I kind of like that. Right there in the middle. I think that's what I'll do. So there's that, guys. A quick, easy little project that you can do with any paper, or you can use napkins. And just Mod Podge. Where did I put my Mod Podge? Quick and easy, so something fun for you guys to do. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and like I said, I will be back on. Can you guys see the sweat on my forehead? I will be back on once I figure out my Glowforge and I know what I'm doing. I'll show you how to use it. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good Saturday. Bye.